तो हेलो एवरीवन। आज हम चैप्टर नंबर 7 से स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं। जिस चैप्टर का नाम हमारा होने वाला है रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन, जो कि आपका चैप्टर नंबर 7 है, रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन। इस चैप्टर में बेसिकली आपको 1:2 का रेशियो या फिर 2:3 का रेशियो या 3:4 का रेशियो, वट एवर विल बी द वैल्यू गिवन टू यू, यू हैव टू जस्ट सिंपली कन्वर्ट इट इन द रेशियो एंड देन यू हैव टू राइट इट. Okay, suppose if it is saying find the find the ratio of weight between 78 kg and 156 kg. You have to just find out the weight. So for finding the weight, what we have to do? We have to just simply 78 divided by 156, which is 78 1. So this kilogram ratio of between 78 kg and 156 kg is, that is 1:2 ratio. Okay, this is the main method what we have to do. So here it is saying what is a ratio. What is a ratio? It is saying the ratio means the ratio is the comparison between any two quantities, right? Ratio is the comparison comparison between any two quantities. Means ratio is the thing that whenever we compare between two quantities, okay, then this is called to be a ratio. The comparison, when we compare the two things, so the comparison between the two means suppose it is A and it is B, you have to compare in this कि what are the good thing in it and what are the good thing with B. So when you will be comparing these two कि हाँ this is good in this region, this is good in this region, this comparison only, this comparison will be known as, this comparison will be known as ratio. Okay, now it is saying the simple definition. The ratio of two numbers A and B is represented by, now ratio of two numbers, ratio of two numbers A and B is represented by A is to B. This is comparison. Now if you will compare A and B, so how will you write this in the format of comparison, that is ratio. So here this will be written as A is to B. This is not more than that. You have to do A upon B. The simply comparison between A and B will be known as your ratio, or the comparison between A is to B. Understand? From here, let's take a example. Suppose it is saying the ratio of the marks scored, the ratio of the marks scored by Rubina and Mariam. 90. The ratio of the marks scored by Ravina and Mariam is, how much? If Ravina got how much? that is 78 marks out of 100, and Mariam has got 91 marks out of 100. So what will be the ratio of Ravina marks to Mariam? That will be 78 is to 91. This will be your ratio. So if you will solve this, what will you get? 78 upon 91. Now we have to completely make it in the simplest form. So what we have to do? We have to just simply divide it by, obviously you have to just completely divide it by 9. Let's check this. 9 can be divided? No, it cannot be divided. So what we have to do, that is, if you will completely divide this, so from here we will get the answer 6 upon 7. Now the ratio, of marks Ravina is to Mariam. Ravina is to Mariam. I'm writing it over here. Ravina is to Mariam will be 6 upon 7 or 6 ratio 7, and this 6 ratio 7 is called as 6 is to 7. Understand? So this is your ratio of the marks scored by Ravina and Mariam out of 100. This was simply the example. Okay. Now more things. Suppose if it is written like this, every time remember, whenever we are comparing two things, suppose if we are comparing A is to B, okay, to here A will be known as antecedent and B will be known as consequent. A will be known as antecedent and B will be known as consequent. Means it is also termed as antecedent is called as numerator and consequent is called as denominator. Okay. Simply what we have to do in the upcoming exercise, that is the simple thing. We have to just either compare, you will be given some values to compare, or you have to convert this comparison into simplest form. In the upcoming exercise, not more than this will be done. Okay, I'm writing it again over here. Equation, that is A is ratio B, which can be written as A upon B, where A is your antecedent and B is your consequent, which is not more over numerator or denominator. Okay, now let's come on the exercise. Chalo. That is exercise 7.1. In this, what first question is saying, that is, express each of the following ratio in the simplest form. Express each of the following in the simplest form. Express each of the following in the simplest form. Here first question is saying, that is 32 is to 64. I told you, if the value is written in this form, what we have to do, we have to just convert it in the division form, then divide, make it in the simplest form. That will be your only answer. That is 32 upon 64. Now start cutting it. After dividing it by 2, what will you get? Let's cut it. 2 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4, 16 is 2 8 is 2 16 is 2 4 is 8, 2 8 is 16, 2 2 is 4, 2 4 is 8, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. Now at the last what we have got? Last we have got 1 upon 2. I or what we can say, this 1 upon 2, or the simplest form is 1 upon 2, or you can write this as 1 is to 2. Okay, this is solved. Now we are going to come on the second question. Second question is 64 is to 64 ratio 128. Okay, 64 ratio 128. Now what we have to do over here, again that same thing, it is in the ratio form. First we will be writing it in the division form, then completely dividing it. 64 1 is 64, 64 2 is 128. That is, again the simplest form is 1 upon 2 or 1 is to 2. Answer. Okay, now we are going to come on the, now what we can take over here the third question. Third question is typically different. 84 is to 441. Okay, now just simply we have to, what we have to do, 84 divide 441. Now we have to just simply cut it down. After making it in a simplest form, you will get your desired answer. So now start dividing it by the number where this will also be get divided and this will also be get divided. From here what we can say, divided by, see here though 4 it is there, it can be divided by 2, but here it is 1. 1 is not able, so we have to think of another number. 441 can be divided by 3. Yeah, obviously we can start with 3. That is 3 2 is 6, 3 8 is 24, and 3 1 is 3, 3 4 is 12, and 3 7 is 21. This has came. Okay. Now again we have to think of a number from which again it can be divided. Now as we can see, last 7 it is 7 doesn't comes in any one's table. It is only the 7. Am I right? Now here if we divide it by 7, that is 7 4 the 28, and 7 2 the 14, 7 1 the 7, that is 4 upon 21. Now this cannot be divided with any kind of number. Okay, so now what will be the ratio? The ratio is 4 upon 21 is the simplest form, or the ratio will be 4 is to 21. And that's the answer. Okay, now question number 4 it is 275 is to 396. Again I have told you same thing, 275 by 396. Again what we have to do, we have to just simply divide it. After dividing what we get, now see here 5 it is there, so it can be divided by 5, but here 6 it is there, so this is not possible to divide it by this. So what we can do over here, that is, if we divide it by 3, this will get divided by 3, 397. No, this is not possible. Again think of another number. We can divide it, this can be divided by 3, but this will not be able to divide by 3. Now what where you can do, that is, we have to think of a number which these both will be getting divided. Any guess? No. Now what we have to do here, just only we are getting just 11. 11 is only the number from which it will get divided. 11 3s are 33, and 11 6 are 66. 11 2s are 22 and 11 5. 11 2s are 22 and 11 5s are 55. That is 25 upon 36. Now it can be divided with any kind of number. 25 by 36. You have to again convert it in the simplest form. Is it possible? No, this is not possible. So this will only be your last form because 25 and 36 doesn't comes in a single table. Okay. Now 25 upon 36 or 25 is to 36 will be your answer. Okay. Now we have to come on the question number second. Here it is again saying express each of following into simplest form. Question number second, first part. Here it is saying each of the following express each of the following in the simplest form. Express each of the following in the simplest form. So here question number first it is saying that 75 paisa 75 paisa is to ratio 5 rupees. Now in this type of question, first thing what we have to do, second, first thing, as you can see this paisa and rupees, these both units are different because of we know 100 paisa equals to 1 rupee. Okay, so these two cannot be compared. So what we have to do first, either we have to convert 75 paisa into rupees or either we have to convert 5 rupees into paisa. To convert paisa converting in rupees, this will quite some difficult, but if you want to convert 5 rupees into paisa you can just simply 5 rupees, so 100 paisa equals to 1 rupees, so 5 rupees will be equals to 500 paisa, that is 75 paisa is to 5 rupees. What we have to type, so it, after converting it will get 75 paisa is to 500 paisa. Now as we can see these two quantities are same. Now the comparison can be possible. So it's 75 is to 500 paisa. Okay. Again 75 upon 500. Now again they simply divide it. 5 ones are 5, 5 5 is 25. This 5 3 is 15 and 5 20. Okay. Now what we can see that 3 upon 20, this cannot be further divided by any number. So what we can get, it is the comparison is its simplest form is 3 upon 20 or 3 is to 20 is the answer. Okay. Now it is saying about second question. Second question is 9 month is to 1 year. 9 months is to 1 year. Okay, now again month and year, these two are different quantities, so comparison cannot be possible between them. So what we have to do, either we have to convert month into year or either we have to convert year into month. So if year will be converted into month, so all we all know 1 year equals to 12 months. Okay, so here it will be 9 month ratio 12 month. Now here comparison can be possible. Why? Because month and month, these two quantities are same. That is 9 is to 12. That is 9 upon 12. 3 is 9. 3 for the 12. So answer is 3 upon 4 or 3 is to 4 is the answer. Understand? Now this is saying third question, as you can see this is 3 kilogram to 50 gram ratio 6 kilogram, means 3 kilogram to 50 gram ratio 6 kilogram. So here again, here now we are having two quantities. This kilogram and kilogram is the same, but gram is also added in this. So what we have to do, first this 3 kilogram will be getting converted into grams, then this will be plussed in it, and 6 kilogram will be also getting converted in grams. So we know 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams. So from here what we can get, 3 kilogram to 50 gram will be equals to 3250 grams, where 6 kilogram will be equal to 6000 grams. Is it clear? Because this 3, here I'm writing, why is this possible? Because 3 kilogram equals to 3000 gram, plus more it was given 250 gram. So what it will be? 3250 grams, as I have written over here. Okay. Now again the simple I have told you, that is 3250 divided by 6000. Okay. 0 so 0 cancel. Now it is 325 divided by 600. Now cut it by 5, that is 5 6 are 30, 5 5 are 25, and 5 1 are 5, that is 0. Wait, some wrong. 12 and 0. So now it is this. Again cut it by 5, 5 1 are 5, 5 3 are 15, and 5 2 are 10, and 5 4s are 20. Here what we have got, 13 upon 24. Here it cannot be further divided, so either this or 13 is to 24 is the simplest one, is the answer. Understand? Have a look on this question, how I have done it. So now I'm starting with the fourth question you all will be doing. Now I'll be starting from the question number third. Find three equivalent ratio of the following. We have to find the ratio which is equivalent to 7 is to 8. Okay. Question number 3. This is saying find three three equivalent ratio of the ratio of the ratio of the following. Okay. So here what we have done, here it is given as 7 is to 8. We have to find the three equivalent ratio of this number. Now what we have to do, we have to find the equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction, whenever we have to find the equivalent fraction, what we have to do, we have to just simply write it like this: 7 upon 8 into, first thing what we have to do, we have to start with the 2. We have to multiply it by 2, and we have to multiply this new denominator also by 2. Here what it will come, 7 2 is 14 and 8 2 is 16. This is the first equivalent of this. Now 7 upon 8 into 3 by 3. Again we have to follow the sequence. First we have multiplied by with 2, then we have to multiply it by 3. 7 3 is 21, 8 3 is 24. This is the second equivalent. And again 7 upon 8 into, again what we have to do, we have to multiply by 3. Is it saying 7 for the 28 and 8 for the 32? This is the three equivalent ratio of the following. Okay. Key, whenever you will be solving these equations, at the last you will be getting this same thing: 7 upon 8, 7 upon 8, 7 upon 8. This will be the equivalent. Okay. So it has told you about the 3, but I am doing it for 4 5. How many times it has told? If it is told about you 3, so you have to just take with the 3 2 3 4, this 3 times. And if it's saying about 5 times, the more you will be multiplying it by 4 Then we have to multiply 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue. How many equivalents he has asked? You have to just simply follow this step, multiplying it. You have to write the answer. First equivalent will be 14 upon 16, comma 21 upon 24, comma 28 upon 32. This will be your equivalent of 7 is to 8. Okay, this is your answer. Now, question number 4. Question number 4, what it is saying, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Now here what it will do. Here it is saying 36 upon 66 ratio. A box is there. In this you have to guess out the value and you have to write the exact value what will be fit in this box to get a proper ratio. Okay, this is the question saying. So now we have to solve it like this. What we can do here, what we can see, these both are in the ratio and they are making a pattern is what, that 36 upon 66 ratio, that is downside it is given to be 11. Suppose if we take these two only, okay, so what we can see, that is 36 upon 66 ratio it is, so again it will come divide form, then it will be like this. As I told you now, this box will be like this and this will be 11, and suppose in this box we have taken a x, so here it will be x. So again if we will shift it upside, so what it will happen, 36 upon 66 into 11 upon x. Why? Because whenever denominator will go upside, their reciprocal will be happening. So from where here what we can guess, that is 11 1 the 11, 11 6 the 66, and 6 1 the 6, 6 6 the 36. So from here what we can get the value, from here we can get the value x is equals to 6. Okay, from here we are getting the value x is equals to 6. Okay, if you call not be able to understand this, I'm doing it in a different way. Okay, so let's suppose if this was written like this, so what it will be, 36x is equals to 11, like this is in the multiplication, so we have to just simply cross multiply 11 into 66. This will only be, so from here x is equals to 11 into 66 upon 36. This will only to happen. So what we have to do, we have to just simply multiply it. If you will multiply and divide it by 36, okay, suppose this is this, so this can be also divided. From here, after solving this equation, you will get x is equal to 6. So from here we are getting the value this as 6. Okay, now we have got this. Now again we will be taking these two. Obviously we will be taking these two. So now from here what we can get, that is 6 upon 11 is to 12 upon the box. So again from here, if we put over here y, so that will be 6 upon 11 upon 12 upon y. So it will go when upside, so it will become 6 upon 11 into y by 12. This will only to happen. So here it is 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12. So here what we can see, y upon 22. This will be like this. Okay, y by 22. So here we can get the value of y is equals to, here what we are getting the value, if we will solve it like this, that 11y is equals to this multiply and this, suppose if we have done it like this is the equation. Okay, we have written in this form. So from here what we can get, that is 6y, this will only happen like 11y is equals to 122 into 6. Okay, this though 122 into 6, that is 122 into 6, that is 732. 732 divide by 11, that will come around about that only 6. Okay, this will be solved like this only. So there we have to just simply find out the relation between what it is told. Wait, here it is, it's some messy, let it be. I'm solving it on a new paper, you will all be able to understand very fast about this. Okay, so first we have find out the value, This was the relation from this ratio to this ratio, and again we have to find the relation between this ratio to this ratio. Understand? I'm writing it on a new form, that is first 36 upon 66 ratio 6 upon 11 ratio 12 upon this ratio box upon 44. This value we have got it at 6. Now we have to solve it out the more value. So here we can see that second ratio what it is coming. Second ratio what it is coming. That is applying that same logic we have to apply in the second ratio also. So if we will apply here, so we will get that 12 is to 22. Both numbers if we will divide by 2, we can simply divide it by 2. This will also give the value 6 is to 11 ratio. Okay, so from here missing number will be 11x is equals to 6 into 44. From here 11x is equals to 264. Here x is equals to 264 by 11. From here x value will be coming 24. Okay, so the missing number in the third ratio is 24. Okay, so we have got 24, and we have got 6, and we have got 22. Okay, so full it will be 36 upon 66. If we will convert this in the ratio form, so what it will come, 36 ratio 66, which is equals to 12 ratio 22 equals to 24 ratio 44. This is your completed answer. Okay, now we have to just find, simply compare the following ratio. Question number 5, it is saying compare the following ratio. First question is it saying that 9 is to 5 and it is 12 is to 15. We have to simply just compare this ratio. Compare this ratio means 9 is to 5, 9 is to 5 and 12 is to 5. We have to compare this ratio, means it is saying that 9 upon 5 is to 12 upon 15. Understand? I told you comparison is to find the ratio. Suppose these were the two consequent values, we have to compare this and find out the ratio between them. So now from here again we have to solve it like that only, like I have solved earlier. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to first make it in the simplest form. Okay, here what we can do, that is 9 is to 5, this cannot be further divided, but this can be further divided, means this 12 upon 15 divided by 3, 3 for the 12, 3 5 the 15. Now here what we are getting the value, that is 9 is to 5 is to ratio 4 is to 5. So what we can see here, 9 upon 5 is not equal to 4 upon 5. Why? Because we are getting denominator, so we are getting the same, but numerator we are getting different. So you have to write, hence the ratio are not equal. Okay, you have to just write it simply, and you have, this is only your answer. Okay, Now we are going to come on question number 5, second part. Question number 5, second part. Second part, again it is saying that it is 2.5 ratio 6.5 and 0.3 ratio 1 is to 3. Again I have told you one same similar thing. These two are two consequent values and these two are also two consequent values. So here what we can get, 2.5 ratio 6.5, sorry, this is 6.5 and 0.3 ratio 1.3. So here ratio I have told you again, 2.5 upon 6.5, okay, and here it is 0.3 upon 1.3. So I have told you every time, if point and point are on the same basis, you have to just simply cut out the points if it is in the divided form. So it will be 25 upon 65 ratio 3 upon 13. Okay, so now this cannot be further divided, but this can be further divided. So first we will solve this. We have to find the factor of this. So divided, that is 5 5 is 25 and 5 on the 5. This is this. No, wait. 5 on the 5 and 5 3s are 15. Okay, so here it is 5 upon 13 is to 3 upon 13. So hence here again it is told that this is not equal. Why? Because denominator is the same but numerator is different. So you have to write 5 upon 13 does not has not equal to 3 upon 13. Hence the ratio is not equal. Done? Finished. Now this is, we have to come on the question number 6. Question number 6, it is saying divide 396. Divide rupees 396 between Kunal and Kunj in the ratio 7 is to 11. Now it is told that we have to divide rupees 396, that the money which Kunal and Kunj getting should be in the ratio 7 is to 11. So now this is not very a difficult question. It can be solved very easily and this is so much easy. Also suppose if Kunal is getting how much money? Suppose Kunal getting money X. So it will be Kunal getting money how much? 7x. And Kunj is getting how much? 11y. Suppose Kunal getting the money X and Kunj is getting money how much? Y. So here what it is, we have told that this is 396. So what we have to simply do, we have to just simply put the value 7x is equals to 396 and 11y is equals to 396. Okay, we have to just simply divide the values. Wait, I'm writing it over here. We have to just simply divide it 396 in such a way that the ratio which they are getting should be in the 7 is to 11 form. Okay, so here suppose if the money, let the, you have to write let the money be x. Okay, so if it is written 7 is to 11 means 7x upon 11x, okay, which is said to be 7x plus 11x. I have told you 7x plus 11x will be equals to how much? 396. Understand? Because it is told that the sum of their value means the sum of their money will be equals to 396. So here what it will be, let the money be x means 7x plus 11x equals to 396. Now what we have to do, 11 7 11 and 7, it will be 18, means 18x is equals to 396, and from here x is equals to 396 by 18. Okay, so that is 396 by 18, it will come 22. X is equals to 22. Now I have told you Kunal is having 7x and Kunj is having 11x. So from here Kunal will get how much? Kunal is equals to 7x, means 7 into 22, and Kunj will be having how much? 11x, that is 11 into 22. So multiply, Kunal will have 7 to the 14, 1 carry, 7 to the 14 plus 15, 7 154. Okay, and Kunj will be having 11 to the 22, 2 carry, 11 to the 22 and 2, that is 242. So now if we add this 4 to 6, 5, 9, 396. Now here we can see that Kunal will get this much and Kunj will get 242. This is your answer. Okay. Now here 6. Now we are gonna question number 7. Question number 7 is also easy. It's not very difficult. Okay. Let's start with question number 7. Question number 7 is saying. Question number 7 it is saying if A ratio B is equals to 4 is to 9 and B is to C equals to 27 is to 32. So find A ratio C. Okay, this is not very typical. A is to B means A upon B is equals to 4 upon 9 and B upon C is equals to 27 upon 32. Now it is asking you for the value of A upon C, which is not known to you. So simply what we have to do, I have told you these are your two equations. This is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. From here what we can get, that is 9a equals to 4b, and from here what we can get, 32b is equals to 27c. This is our equation. Now if we will take out the value from here of b, what we'll get, we will get the value 9a upon 4 is equals to value of b. This is the first equation, and now this equation we have to put it in this equation. This was equation number 1 and this was equation number 2. Now we have to put this b value in it. So what we will get, 32 into 9a by 4 equals to 27c. Okay, so from here what we will get, 4 on the 4, 4 8 the 32. That is 8 into 9a is equals to 27c. Okay. Okay, one thing we have done wrong over here, that is we have taken the value of b is equals to this, but what we have to do, we have to take the value of a, because we have to find a and c. Okay, so this was some mistake, so again we have to do this. Here what we can see, again from this value what we can see, that a is will be equals to, remove these two equations. From here we are seeing a can be written as 4 upon 9 b. Oh, अच्छा अच्छा. And from here it is written as that second ratio what we can get. From second ratio we can get b is equals to 27 upon 32 c. Okay, this is your equation. That two equations were wrong, so sorry for that. Here we can see that we are getting the value of,
ওকে জানতে হবে কোন মডেলটার ওই প্রাইস দিয়েছে।
Okay, this is the way. And from here what we can write value of a this, and from here only we can write this same thing in like this key. We how if we have to find the value of c, so it will be like c is equals to 27 upon 32 b. This can be written like this also. Okay, now we have to what do, we have to substitute b in terms of c into the equation for a. Means it is what we have to do, we have to substitute the b in terms of c into the equation for a. Means here the value of b, what it is saying, we have to here substitute the value of c into the equation a for this. Okay, so now what we can do over here, it was that I told you na here ki a is equals to 4 upon 9 b. I told you this. Okay, so from here what we have to do, we have to substitute the value. Okay, here it is told that we have to substitute the value, that is b 4 upon 9 27 upon 32 c. This we have substitute b value over here. Okay, now what we have to do, that is again we have to just find the value of suppose a, so it is 4 into 27 upon 9 into 32 c. Okay, so from here what we can get, that is a is equals to 27 multiplied by 4, that is 4 7 are 28, 2 4 2 is 8 plus 2, it says 108 upon 9 2 is 18, 8 1 carry 3 9 27 8 28. Okay, this we will getting, this is the value c. Okay, now what we have to find, we have to find the ratio, right? We have to find the ratio, that is a is to c, which is equals to 20 this 108 288 c ratio c. Okay, this we have to find it out. So now from here what we can guess, that is here the value is coming, that is a ratio c is equals to 108 upon 288 ratio c is to c. So if we will solve this, so from here we can get the value what, that is actually the ratio, which is 108 ratio to 88 will be your answer from here. Okay, this is only your answer. This was easy, not this much difficult to solve it. Okay, सेवन क्वेश्चन नंबर हो गया, उसके बाद हम लोग यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 स्टार्ट करेंगे, जो कि बोल रहा है डिवाइड 1027 रुपीज बिटवीन क्रिश एंड ऋषित इन द रेशियो 1/4:1/9. अगेन जो हम लोगों ने क्वेश्चन नंबर सॉल्व किया था, क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 वाला, इट इज़ सिमिलर टू दैट, बट यहाँ पे हमें जो कॉन्सिक्वेंस वैल्यू दी हुई हैं वो हमें फ्रैक्शनल फॉर्म में दी हुई हैं. तो फर्स्ट हमें इस फ्रैक्शनल फॉर्म को साथ ही इसको सॉल्व करना होगा. मैंने पहले ही बोला था डिवाइड करना है इतने पैसे को, तो लेट द मनी बी एक्स, लेट द मनी बी एक्स विच इज़ इक्वल्स टू 1/4x plus 1/9x is equals to 1027. ओके, तो हमें एक चीज़ कॉमन क्या रखनी है, हमें इन दोनों को सॉल्व करके इसके इक्वल लेके आना है. ठीक है, ये फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म में ऐड करके एक्स इक्वल्स टू इसके रख के फिर उसके हिसाब से हमें सॉल्व करना है. Now from here what we have to do, we have to take the ratio. Okay, it is given as 1 is to 4 ratio 1 is to 9. From where we have to find, take out the first LCM denominator, it will be LCM of it will be, that is 36. So LCM of it will be 36. Right here LCM of the denominator is how much? 36. Now what here we can do, that is 1 upon 4 ratio 1 upon 9. It is given like this. So now what we have to write it like this: 1 upon 4 into 36 ratio 1 upon 9 into 36. From here what we will get the value? This will be 36 by 4, and this will be 36 by 9. So just cut it. 4 9 is 36 and 9 4 is are. So from here a value is 9 is to 4. Okay, 9 is to 4. Now have told you, like 9 plus 4 equals to, okay, this is the value. Now we have to sum of the terms of the ratio. Means ratio हमारा आया है 9:4. ये हमारा एक्यूरेट रेशियो है जो हमारा निकल के आया इस वैल्यू को सॉल्व करो, दैट इज 9:4. अब what we have to do, we have to just simply add these ratios. After adding, what we will get? 9 plus 4, that is 30. Okay, this is the ratio, that is 13. Now it has been told that, it is said like Krish and Rishit, it is Krish and Rishit will get how much amount of money if they have to solve it in the ratio like this. So I have told you that their ratio is 1 upon 4 ratio 1 upon 9. This is only their ratio. Is that true? Okay. So from here the value which has came. So now from here we will write money. Money you can say, or you can say Krish shares. Krish shares. He is sharing from this 1027 amount. He is sharing from 1027 amount. So Krish shares how much money? That is rupees 1027 into how much share was of Krish? That is 9 upon 13. This, and Rishit. Rishit shares rupees 1027 into, Rishit share was 4 upon 30. Okay, now we have to just simply solve this equation and our answer is going to come. So from here we can do just one thing, which is either we can just simply cut it with, if it is going to be divided we have to cut this and multiply with 9, your answer will come. Suppose Okay, so we have just simply what we have to do, just this multiply, this divide by 13 and multiply by 9. So from here what we can see that if we will divide 1027 by 13, we will be getting, suppose now let's multiply, that is 13 is 13, 13 7 the is, and 13 9s are, this is came, and from here the same it will be, that is 9. Now what we have to do, 79. Now we have to 70. Chris share is 79 into 9. Chris share it is 79 into 9. That is 79 into 9. That is 711. And Rishit share is, that is 79 into 4. That is 316. That is 79 into 4, which is equals to 316. So from here what we can see, this Krish getting Krish getting 711 rupees, and Rishit is getting Rishit is getting 316 rupees. Okay, these are your answers. Okay, now we have to come on question number 9. Question number 9 is also so much easy, not this much difficult. Question number 9. Listen, if you will be focusing on every rules and every regulation, every division, subtraction, multiplication, and everything, you will not be finding any kind of problem in any kind of solutions. Okay. First, what we have to do, that every time whenever you are going to solve the question, every time you have to just remember the rules, their equations, and how to solve it. And first and important thing, that is BODMAS, bracket, open, divide, multiply, addition, and subtraction. Okay, there is the simply multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction to solve every questions. Okay, suppose this is saying in question number 9, like divide rupees 3420 between a comma b and C in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4. It is said to be like this. Okay, now what we have, it is saying we have to divide this 3420 rupees between A and B, C, so that their ratio should be 2 is to 3 is to 4. So I told you, let the money be X. From here it is told as 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equals to 3420. From here 4 plus 3 7 plus 2, that is 9x is equals to 3420. From here x is equals to 3420 divided by 9. 3420 divided by 9. So from here 9 3 is 27, 9 8 is 22, and that is 0. Okay, so we are getting the value of x is equals to 380. Okay, so I told you share of a, how much it was, that is 2x. share of a Share of a equals to 2x, which is equals to 2 into 380, which is equals to 2 0 0 0, 2 8 is 16 6, 1 carry, 2 3 is 6 plus 1 7, that is 760. Share of b and share of c, 2x, 3x, and it was 4x. Again, share of b it is 3 into 380, and share of c it is 4 into 380. So from here again we have to multiply 380 into 3, that is 1140, and again we have to multiply it with 4, that is 1520. And whenever if you are having any doubt ki I have the value which I have taken out is correct or not, what we have to do in this type of question, you have to just simply add these values and you have to check you are getting the exact value which was divided or not. So suppose from here if I add 760 plus 1140 plus 1520, so absolutely you will be getting the exact value, that is 3420 rupees. This is only your answer. Okay, is that clear? This was also not this much. Okay, you all can see the question. Now Next question, it is saying what number must be added to each term of ratio 2 is to 3 to make it a ratio of 4 is to 5. Okay. Okay, chalo, let's do this question also. Question number 10. This is also some easy only. What it is saying, what numbers must be added to each term of ratio? What numbers must be added to each term of the ratio 2 is to 3 to make it a ratio of to make it a ratio of 5 is to 4, sorry, 4 is to 5, 4 is to 5. This is your question. Now, first understand this question, that the question what it is saying, what number must be added to each term of the ratio 2 is to 3 to make it a ratio of 4 is to 5, means he is telling that you are giving a one ratio that is 2 is to 3. Now, what are the numbers which you can add in this ratio so that this ratio should get converted in the ratio of 4 is to 5? So now let's solve this equation. Okay. Okay, now we have to solve this question. What we can do, that we have to make it a ratio. Okay, so we have to just set up an equation. Suppose if the ratio was 2 ratios 3, which we have to make to ratio 4 is to 5. So what we can do here is, that is 2 upon 3 can be written as 2 plus x upon 3 plus x is equals to 4 upon 5. Okay, this we can write like this. Okay, now cross multiply it, what we will get, that is 5 2 plus x equals to 4 3 plus x. Now simplify it, 5 2 is a 10 plus 5x equals to 4 3 is a 12 plus 4x. From here we can get at, from here what we can get, that is if 4x will come here and 10 will go there, so that is 5x minus 4x is equals to 12 minus 10. From here x is equals to what it comes, that is 2. X की value we are getting 2, we have got the value of x is equals to 2. So now again in this equation put the value of this x. Okay, so from here what we have written, 2 plus x, that is 2 plus x upon 3 plus x, which can be written as 2 plus 2 upon 3 plus 2, that is 2 plus 2, that is 4, and 3 plus 2 5. This is the ratio 4 is to 5. This is your answer. This was also very simple, not this much difficult or something like that. Okay, so chalo, now we have to go on the question number 11. Question number 11, what it is saying, question number 11, this is saying the ratio between two numbers is 4 ratio 5. If their LCM is 440, find the numbers. Listen, it is given that the ratio between, sorry, off no, the ratio between two numbers, the ratio between two numbers is 4 is to 5 if their LCM is 440. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. Okay, this is the question saying the ratio between two numbers is 4 is to 5. If their LCM is itna, find the number. So you have to find the numbers whose ratio is 4 is to 5 and their LCM is 440. So what we can do over here is, okay, so now those numbers, so we don't know what are these numbers. So suppose we have taken the number as x, so it is saying that LCM of 4x comma 5x is equals to how much it is saying, that is 440. 40. Okay, from here we can get what? Now if we have to take out this number, so what we have to do? If we take out 5x is equals to 440, so from here x will be coming 88, and we have to take out for the value of 4x, so it will be coming the value x is equals to this. Okay, so if I have told that, suppose if we don't take also this equation, what we have got here, we have got the x value of x. So now put this value of x in this 4x. Okay, so 4x की value, if we will put the x की value of 88, so 4x, that is 4 into 88. So from here what will be the value get? That is 352. Okay, this we will get. And from here if we have to find the second number, we have to find the second number, that is 5x. First number was this 4x and another number was 5x. The 4x value we have got, this means the actual first number was 4, and another number we have to find, that is 5x is equals to, again we will put the value of x in this 5, that is 5 into 88, that will be multiplied, this is 440. Okay, so now from here what we have got, here we have got the value, that is this is the value first and this is the value second, whose LCM if we will be taking, we will be getting the numbers LCM this, and their ratio is 4 is to 5. So hence your answer is 352 and 440. Okay, now here it is saying question number 12, the side of a triangle are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4. The side of a triangle are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4. The perimeter of the triangle, the perimeter of the triangle is 63 centimeter. Find the sides of the triangle. Find the sides of the triangle. Okay, so as we all know what it is said, let the sides of a triangle be x. Let the sides of a triangle be x. So from here what we can see, that is 2x plus 3x plus 4x, 2x 3x and 4x is the side, and perimeter of triangle equals to, this is given 63 centimeter. Okay, as we all know perimeter of triangle given is this, and to find the perimeter of triangle what we have to do, what we do, formula for finding perimeter of triangle equals to a plus b plus c, all three sides adding, then we will getting the perimeter of a triangle. So here what we are having the side, that is side a is equals to 2x, side b is equals to 3x, side 4 is equals to 4x, which is equals to 63 centimeter, this only. So from here what we can get, 4 plus 3, that is 9x. From here also you can solve. Okay, that is 9x is equals to 63, x is equals to 7. Okay, so side triangle side A, B and C. So from here A value what it will come? Value of A we have taken 2x, that is 7 2s are 14, and B side it will come 3, that is 7 3s are 21, and C side we have taken 4, that is 7 4s are 28 centimeter. Okay, this is your the sides of triangle which you have to find it out. Okay, now question number 13. Question number 13, what it is saying that Mumtaz metal is an alloy of copper and zinc with the ratio of 6 is to 4. If the weight of zinc in the alloy is 24, find the weight of copper. Okay, Munz metal is an alloy of alloy of copper, copper and zinc with the ratio how much? 6 is to 4, where weight of zinc weight of zinc in the alloy is given as 24 kilogram. Okay, and what we have to do, you have to find out the weight of copper. Okay, weight of copper you have to find it out, weight of copper, which is unknown to you. Okay, now first what we have to do, we have to find the value of the weight of Munz metal, and it is written over here also. Using the internet, search more on Munz metal. From Google you can see what is the weight of Munz metal. Okay, now what it is saying over here, that alloy of copper and zinc with the ratio 6 is to 4. Now what it has given to you, you have to find the weight of copper. It is saying that key maybe the value of means metal, how, let it be x. Suppose if it's the value of Munz metal is x, and it is saying that metal is an alloy of copper and zinc with the ratio of 6 is to 4. You have given a weight of zinc, you have to find out the weight of copper. So what you can see over here, that is ratio is given to you, that is 6 is to 4. Ratio given to you equals to 6 is to 4. Okay, so here what we can do, we have to put weight of copper equals to x. So from here equation what it will form, that is one side you have to put the ratio and one side you have to put the weight you have given as, suppose if we are putting the weight, that is weight of copper is x and weight of zinc it is given to 24, which is equals to 6 upon 4. Now this is only your just one simple equation. You will be solving this equation, you will be getting to know your answer, that is 4x is equals to 24 into 6. From here what we can get, 4x is equals to 6 for the 24 ka 4 to carry 6 to the 12 plus 2 144 x is equals to 144 by 4. Okay. Now either you can do this, you have to just simply solve it, but if you are doing it before converting it, before converting it, so you will not be getting your final x value. That will come in your decimal form, and which is not possibly able to convert this. Okay, what we can do here, if we will divide it by 2, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 14, 2 to the 4, 2 ones are 2, 2 3 are 6, and 2 ones are 2. You will be getting value of this. This is 31, but this is not the actual value. You know why? Because from here, solving the equation, what we can see that this number is not in the simplest form. The first what we have to do, we have to convert it in the simplest form. That is 6 upon 4 will be converted, so it will be 2 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4. Now again, this process you will not be copying it. Okay, कि you looking कि हाँ this is the way, so we can directly cross multiply and solve this. No, you have to first solve it in the simplest form, then you have to solve. So from here it is x is equals to s upon 24 is equals to 3 upon 2. Now here you can see 2x is equals to 24 into 3, that is 72, and from here x is equals to 72 upon 2, that is 36. So from here you can get the value of x is equals to 36. Okay. Here also you can get the same value, but as you can see here it was, this is okay, 2 to the 4, 2 3 the 6, and 2 6 the 12. Here also you're getting 36 only, but this was the lengthy process, because if you will convert it in the simplest form, your answer will come very fast, and this will not be hurdle also. Okay, these both processes correct, but every time what we have to do, you have to first, if it is converting in the simplest form, you have to convert in simplest form, then you have to solve this. Okay, from here you are getting the value of x is equals to 36. So from here we can see that weight of copper is, weight of copper equals to 36 kilogram. This is your answer. Okay, this is your question number 13. This is finished. And now it is saying that the next question 14. Okay. Okay, from here if you will do the 14, so it is saying if a is to b equals to 0.2 ratio 0.3, comma b is to c is equals to 0.3 ratio 0.4. Find a ratio, b ratio, c. Suppose it is saying a upon b is equals to 0.2 upon 0.3, and b upon c is equals to 0.3 upon 0.4. Okay, decimal to decimal cancel. What it will be? A upon b is equals to 2 upon 3, and b upon c is equals to 3 upon 4. Okay, these. Now what we have to find? You have to find the ratio of a is to b is to c. You have to find the ratio of a is to b is to c. ओके, यहाँ से 14 क्वेश्चन हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे. हमारे पास दो इक्वेशन बन के आ गई है. इक्वेशन एक पहली जो हमारी बन के आई है वो इक्वेशन हमारी ये बन के आई है, और इक्वेशन नंबर 2 जो मेरी बन के आई है वो इक्वेशन नंबर 2 मेरी ये बन के आई हुई है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से हम ओके, ये इक्वेशन हमारी 2 बन के आई थी. पॉइंट कैंसिल कर देंगे 5. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे हमें क्या फाइंड करना है? लीस्ट कॉमन डिनोमिनेटर फ्रैक्शन बोल, लीस्ट कॉमन डिनोमिनेटर फ्रैक्शन ऑफ दिस एंड दिस. फॉर दिस व्हाट वी कैन गेट लीस्ट कॉमन डिनोमिनेटर फ्रैक्शन, that is for these two 0.3 and 0.3 and 0.3 and 0.4, for these least common denominator fraction, that is the value will be 12. Okay, from here what we can get, that multiply the numerator and denominator of the fraction by 4. First we will do this. Suppose if numerator was 12, so if suppose if we are saying a by b is equals to 0.2 upon 0.3 dot 4 dot 4 equals to what, it will come 0.8 upon 1.2, this will come exact. Okay, and from here if b by c we are doing, so that is 0.3 upon 0.4, we have will again multiplied by 3a. So from here we will get 0.9 by 1.2. Why we have done this? To make the denominator same, then only we will be able to solve this question. Okay, now denominator is same for both. Now we will be able to solve this question. Now what we have to do, here it was, here it has came 0.9.1.2. Okay, now here it is, a by b is equals to b by c. From here it is 0.8 upon 1.2 is equals to 0.9 upon 1.2. Now here denominator is same. Now we will able to quantify this. Okay, so now from here what we can see, so here we can see that fraction value, because you only think fraction cannot be, the first digit cannot be 0. First remember every time this, because these two denominator, if remove these two denominators starting with the point, starting with the number and 1, so it can be converted into fraction, but converting this will not be possible. So here what we have to do, there is no solution to given this problem. Understand? Ratio what it will come, a is to b is to c, ratio will not be there, because this equation is not true. Okay, because these two is the same. Okay, now from here 0.89 equals to 0.9, these two equation cannot be true. This equation cannot be true any time. There is no solution to this problem. Okay, so from here your exercise 7.1 is finished. Now after some times we will be starting with the exercise that is 7.2.